Hey, part 4. This time we'll see what will happen here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think something happened here. Either I try to disobey him again or follow.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You can see in the previous part, the narrator was really confused of something happened. To the point there was lines everywhere and shit. So after that we'll do everything. But
Stanley came to a
we'll go to the right door.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room.
I thought you would be
To get
confused.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's see. We'll not follow. We'll go
Stanley
here.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay, we'll try to please him by doing something else.
Wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Too bad that he forgot everything, the dude.
Someone you for what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration?
Oh my god, stop lagging. Stop lagging, game.
That convinced that I want something bad to happen to you. Why? I don't know how to go.
Wow, it's either me, my laptop's bad, or the game is really glitching. Let's stop moving.
Show you something. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked
Blue
through
door.
the red door. I still don't think we're communicating.
Blue door.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building.
Oh shit, there's another one there and there.
Supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end it was...
Oh, I'm really getting bored. My arms are tired, my back hurts.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll do a 5 to help him.
Tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
I remember when I put a 1.
Critical feedback here.
Ah, that's so funny.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut.
Oh my god, I still remember putting that 1.
In my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Now let's watch this. The Stanley Purple Worldwide Leaderboard. Who the fuck is good old Neil finishing the fucking game in 2 seconds? Is this Steam? Nah, just kidding. It's all being repeated. Still at 9,000 plays.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game
it doesn't
I've been
matter.
working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make him pissed here. I think we're doing something again.
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm gonna keep notes, and this is what I'm gonna do. Not press a button at all! Burn!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
I don't have to play Minecraft right now, so we're gonna begin the game. Let's do something else. What happened if I repeat that again? Let's do this one more time and go forward.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, I didn't. I went down. So, if there is nothing else to do, that means I am going to end this at... What am I at? Part 4, right?
Go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute?
This is the time where he has a problem and I went far from the microphone. Let's see.
Down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yeah. Can he go anywhere else besides that? Nope. And he's pissed.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. Just back to Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Their story
Rather
sucks.
than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
If this repeats, I can't do anything anymore. I saw a big puzzle. I still don't know what that is.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You notice that they keep saying the same thing, so he can just follow the story. And fuck you!
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
I was asking
you. I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
So he lost the story.
Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
And then we'll go forward here, then forward, left, to the right, left, to the right, then to the right, then to the left. We'll try to keep going as straight as possible without going back to the rooms. I feel like I'm lost. Can't tell where I am.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
So, this is not good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Don't tell me there's nothing else to do here.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
So I think I really finished the game because there's nothing else I can do now.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
So, awkward. I do this again and nothing new happened, so...
Alright, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Wait, cut the music. Go back. And look at that fern.
No, I'm not.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, I'm really sorry for doing this again.
Yes, this is
I don't
exciting.
really like this part.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
So, upward.
No, again.
I'm not
I'd also like to veto the
gonna do anything anymore.
any role in our
I'm not sure if I'm gonna
story.
release this video
No lines
because
or monitor
part
rooms.
4
Just
not
don't
worth
acknowledge
it.
We should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay, this time we are not going to the right door. We want to go to the left door. But I can't open the door. So it's pointless. So let's go.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
It's good thing that we've been playing for 16 minutes, but it's already been like
giant ending,
3 hours.
and we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean... did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this...
I like this 6, 7, and 8 restart better.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though there
I'm gonna open the door, please.
It's about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. But in the meantime...
Oh, can't do anything. He forgets everything. What else? What can I do? There's one more thing that I haven't done.
All of his code
So we'll end there.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oops, I forgot.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Aww.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Yeah, he didn't forget. Okay. This is the last thing that I haven't done, and
Stanley
it will be the end of
the large
everything.
door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
This will be the finale of the game of Gilbert Plays Stanley Parable. Wow, that's a long fall.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched
I will look
closer and closer
the forward horizon.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
Who are
Stanley
you, girl?
was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ah,
When
my
every
eyes.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Been there. What's this? Generation outputs. Oh! I wonder what that might be. Okay. Okay, this one I did not see. Oh, okay. So many of these are from the early version. Ah, I like the second one better. Two computers. Okay, with nothing else to do, we will end the video here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Okay. This game has no ending, what I've heard from this bitch. So, it's the end. Thanks for watching part 4. We will continue to your death.
Time.
Nothing else. Well, that's it. Game over. Thanks for watching.